5-4. The institutional gap and responses to it.
Finally, the institutional gap and responses to it. Ultimately, it is the private sector that operates the food value chain. The government's role is providing support to ensure that private sector activities progress smoothly. There are two cases that warrant government intervention. One is the creation of a mechanism to support transparent and fair pricing, and the other is the regulation of food quality standards and laws. Let's take a look at an example of creating a mechanism to support transparent and fair pricing. This example of wholesale market regulation in Japan dates back about 100 years and has majorly impacted current agricultural product distribution.
In early 20th century Japan, a small number of large-scale rice wholesalers monopolized the rice market in each region. The wholesalers learned that Japan was dispatching troops to Siberia during the Russian Civil War. Anticipating a price increase for rice, they devised a strategy not to sell rice until the price rose. When the price of rice eventually increased throughout the country, desperate citizens staged nationwide protests that eventually escalated into riots. They attacked the wholesalers' warehouses and stole the rice.
The government took this situation seriously and introduced a system that strictly regulated the rice market operating under the private sector. Thus, the Wholesale Market Act, which made the trading system transparent and fair, was introduced.
The Wholesale Market Act has two main features: auctions and commission-based sales. First, auctions. Traditional rice trading involved separate transactions between middlemen and rice wholesalers, who set the purchase price together. Only traders could see the details, and bribery and unfair dealings were rampant. Introducing auctions where stakeholders simultaneously participate in the transaction of rice created an environment where such unfair dealings could not take place. Next, commission-based sales. Under traditional separate transactions, the difference between the wholesale price and the retail price was profit that all went to the distributor. This meant that general wholesalers and rice wholesalers were constantly searching for ways to buy low and sell high. Through the introduction of a commission-based sales system, the system changed to one where the difference between the purchase price and selling price became the producer's profit, while the wholesaler's profit came from a commission fee on that sale multiplied by a fixed ratio. The introduction of a commission-based sales system prevented wholesalers from profiting through unfair price manipulation.
Even today, agricultural product transactions in developing countries typically take the form of producers accepting prices that are unilaterally decided by middlemen. Making major institutional reforms, such as those in Japan, to change the situation is not easy. It is important to gradually introduce elements that are achievable. Start by developing a price information system in the market to make transactions more visible to all. Then, support farmer groups to improve producers' price negotiating capacity. We have not looked at this in detail in this video, but an important role of the government is to determine unified quality and shipping standards, and then monitor the market to eliminate non-compliant products. As mentioned earlier, certain food quality elements such as taste, safety, and area of production cannot be judged visually. There are also numerous instances where distributors have faked labeling to increase the price. If governments set common standards and control non-compliant products, then good products will be set at good prices, adding value to agricultural products and food transactions. We have covered a number of topics in this video, but the most important message we want to convey is this: consumer needs change. Producers may not notice these changes or be unable to adequately respond to them, resulting in a supply and demand mismatch that leads to the loss of profit. Such examples can be seen worldwide. Market changes like these are particularly noticeable during the transition from being a low-income country to a middle-income one. Developing countries in such situations have significant opportunities to increase income through agriculture. The information, technical infrastructure, and institutional gaps. Today, we have covered only a few examples of these, but we hope that they will provide reference points for your own country to consider initiatives that suit your unique circumstances.